when I see the things that he does, and he did the herb smoking on there, I'm like,
how did you feel about that? You saw it.
Of course, nobody likes all this goofy shit, but it's goofy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not. Preem said it best. I spoke to Preem the other day. Preem has always got the right words and shit and the right things to say. Because I was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was hot. I was ready to go nuclear and shit. But I say, So I spoke to Preem anyway. And Preem said, he said, Rule. He said, here's what you gotta understand about who we are and what we are. He said, we are masters of self-defense. And I said, I love that. I said, because I don't want to start trouble, make trouble with people. But if we gotta get into it, make it, I'll fucking end it. I'll put it to where it go. I'll take it to the next. So that's why I'm like, you know what? That is the best description of what I am and who I am as a man that I could ever think about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who we are as men. Mm-hmm. We're here to protect our family, protect our homes, defend our honor, our names, our reputation. That's what we're here. I'm not here to be a bully and bother people. That's not what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? But I am a master of self-defense.
Yeah. But in a way, you do have to understand why Fifth feels the way he feels, though, right? When you think about everything that y'all been through.
I really don't.
Really?
Yeah.
The fighting, the shooting, the stabbing.
What shooting? We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, well, never mind.
I know people like to say it. Yeah. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I know the reality of it all. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't got nothing to do with us. Mm-hmm. But I guess it's good for, people to play that when they want to play that and then play victim when they want to play victim. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I leave it all alone. I live a really, really cool life. I'm in a good space. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, sometimes you just got to remove yourself from the circus. And that's what I've chosen to do. And so that's why I've been being real quiet and cool and just enjoying my time and shit.
This is Benny reporting for Word on the Street Channel. Ja Rule needs to understand that 50 Cent is not your regular type of enemy, especially when y'all tried to take away his life, and Irv Gotti using his contacts to block business opportunities for 50 in the music industry. Irv Gotti, Ja Rule, and the whole Murder Inc. tried their best to frustrate 50 Cent, and they ended up pushing him into his blessings with Eminem and Dre. So I don't understand why Ja Rule is mad at 50 Cent for what he said on IG when Irv Gotti died. Now let's rewind back to what 50 actually said after the heartbreaking news hit the internet 2 months ago, establishing that Irv Gotti has passed away after being on life support for a few days. 50 Cent jumped on his IG page and posted this article saying that Irv Gotti is on life support, friends and family saying their goodbyes. 50 said on his caption, "Damn, I wanted him to see my new shows, yo," with sadness emoji. 50 Cent continues by saying he's smoking that Gotti pack after Murder Inc. founder's death was announced. "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. Nah, God bless him, LOL." And 50 posted a picture of him actually smoking the Gotti pack, with Nino Brown dropping comment on the photo saying, "Irv tried to key him, but 50 outlived him. God is undefeated." Music mega producer Irv Gotti, who worked with big acts like DMX, Ja Rule, and Ashanti, is died at 54 years old. TMZ has confirmed the news, and other multiple sources close to his family told TMZ he died in New York City. It's currently unclear exactly how he died. Irv's battled health problems since suffering a stroke last year and has had to walk with the aid of a cane. The famed head of Murder Inc. Records has been open with his struggles with diabetes, saying he wasn't consistent with taking his insulin. Irv also noted his doctors had encouraged him to change his diet, which he was struggling to do. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti, and God bless him for his contribution in the music industry and the pop culture as a whole. But it looks like 50 Cent keeps to be winning every battle he engages in after a while, so Ja Rule has to deal with it. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Additionally, always keep it locked in with Word on the Street channel for all of the latest news surrounding Ja Rule, 50 Cent, and Irv Gotti. Finally, stay with us for everything else going on in the world of music and pop culture.
Your life's on the line.
That was early on.
He was shitting
like
on us from the conception of his career. He was coming at us. So anybody who called me, they would call me when he would leave the office and say, "Yo, 50's over with interest in Simon." I said, "You fuck with him, you ain't me." I hated on him to where he landed with M and Dre. I'm a way smarter person now. I would have organized his deal and controlled it. He would have never got dun dun.
Right.
He would have never got that Dre monster. You understand? But I done blocked this nigga to where he fell in the lap of Eminem, the biggest rapper in the universe with a white fan base that all became his fan base.
Right.
I smile at everything I went through because it's made me who I am now. It will be no more shit like that. It ain't gonna be no more mistakes because I'm a vicious now because I'm gonna sit back and calmly assess the situation. I'm like, yeah, that label sucks. Let him sign that.
Right.
He was on Sony. What happened? Nothing.
But I'm gonna give you a true story when we first heard In the Club. You know, the Wankster record, it was a snazzy tune, but you know, it was nothing. We were so heavy making these big
Look,
records.
God, he's so cool. Look at this
We were
shit.
so
look at
heavy
this
making
shit.
big ass records. It was like, yeah, it's a snazzy tune, but who cares, right? And then we was all in my office, Worldwide Plaza. Rule was in the office. We was in there having a good time. And here comes Flex at 7 o'clock. I got the new. So he said, all right, let's listen. Let's listen to it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, oh God, fucking Dre, right? So boom. So then.
And I'm going to start by saying something that I tell my kids all the time. I tell them, everyone is born, we all born, and we're all going to die.
Nice.
So in between, no, listen. So in between, we live
Yes.
to the fullest.
Yes.
So that's what I think. So we live. I'm going to expand on the love by saying I love everybody in this motherfucker.
We love you too, Will.
We love you too.
We love.
I love everybody in here.
We love you too.
You know,
I love you.
y'all know, Nene is special to me. And I know how I feel about Poppy. I know he's floating around in there.
Oh, he's here with us.
He's
hanging.
He's here with us. And he's saying, I know Mackie's floating around.
He's here with us.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time he gets a moment, any kind of moment, he gets on a talk show and he says, Stephen Colbert, which I love Stephen Colbert, that's my guy. Stephen Colbert says,
in October, you did something to get back at Ja Rule. And please tell the people what you did because this is quite
I bought like the first 4 rows in his concert.
show receipts of the show you bought tickets to. Where there was you want to see my Instagram and look at my shows? What show?